Hi, thank you for coming back to my YouTube channel. I'm Meg, and this YouTube channel is all about crystals and lithomancy, which is crystal readings, crystal grids, care for your crystals. I will be uploading more and more content so that you can learn more and more information. I also would like to build a community, so I ask you to please like and share, leave comments, leave questions. I love that. At the end of the last video, I had said the same, and I got 2 questions. So that's what I'm popping on here today for, is to answer those 2 questions. The first question is awesome. When do I take down a grid, and is there a process to that? When you take down a grid is based on what you set the grid up for, all right? So let's say you set a grid for the new moon. I will say this, you need at least 24 hours. Most people do it for 3, the day before, the day of, and the day after the event. Sometimes people leave moon grids up for 2 weeks. They set the new moon grid for intention, leave it up for 2 weeks, because we're supposed to see if it comes into fruition by the full moon. And then they set the full moon grid up to release any energy that we no longer need. And we leave that up for 2 weeks till the next new moon. So if you're putting up a grid for, let's say, a celebration like the winter solstice, December 21st. I made once a advent calendar out of crystals. So it started on the 1st of December, and we went up to December 21st, and then I left it up till the new year. Your choice. Same thing for summer solstice, okay? You could set it up for at least 24 hours. You could set it up for a weekend, a week, a month, whatever you want. I have a friend who does her grids on her dining room table. She does them for holidays. She does them for seasons. It's your choice. Okay, you need at least 24 hours, and during the moon you could do them for 3 days or 2 weeks as well. I hope that answers the question. For the process of taking down a grid, I've been asked, do I need to remove first the last stone set in a grid? Nope, don't need to do that. The only thing that is, I think, necessary is to give gratitude to the grid for the work that it's done. So sit with it a moment, thank it, or thank the stones as you're removing them. All right. I also feel sometimes it's important to kind of power up the grids. So crystals that can go in the sun, you can put in the sun. Crystals that could go in the moon, full moon, you can put in the full moon. Crystals that maybe have a Mohs hardness scale that allows them to have water. You can put them in Florida water. You could put them in moon water, rose water. And I could upload videos regarding care of crystals so you know which ones can go in water and which ones maybe can go in the sun safely and other ones that can't. And things that you can do to better care for your crystals. The other question is marking of the day of the return of the sun. I believe that this person is asking about how to celebrate the sun for winter solstice. But you could also celebrate or call back the sun or the power of the sun when you're missing the sun, when it's been a long period of gray, cloudy, rainy, cold, snowy, whatever kind of days. And you want to honor the sun and call back the sun, call back the power of the sun. Absolutely. You can use crystals that work with the energy of the sun. I'll give you a few examples I got right here, okay? You can use Heliodor, which is named after, literally after the sun, Heliodor. You can use yellow jasper. You can use golden citron. You can use pyrite, golden calcite. There are really, you know, I mean, there's no hard and fast rule about what to use. Use stones that you feel makes you think of the sun, you know, or sunny days at your favorite beach or park or whatever. But I like to also use stones that, you know, yellow golden stones. But you could also use, I don't know, I'm not going to pick it up because I don't know if you'll see it. But I'm working with peridot here on this art piece, crystal art piece that I'm putting together. Peridot is a Leo stone. So you could also use Leo stones for the sun if you felt like it. So I hope that answers your question about that. I wanted to put another little tidbit of info in here. When you're setting a grid, you don't need to do any specific pattern. I know in the last video I said you could set them up anywhere. And I just wanted to expand on that. You can do teeny tiny grids. You can do grids around a room. You could do grids around your house. You could do grids outside. You could do inside, whatever, wherever, whatever, okay? So you don't have to do them any specific shape. They do not have to be set like a Merkaba or a Flower of Life or any other sacred geometry setup. You can set them up whatever way that you are guided to set them up. Just meditate on the crystals and feel the energy of the crystals. I'm going to tell you now a little tidbit about crystal healing art. Setting grids for people as a service when people are ill or in the hospital or getting married or trying to call forth their love, find their soulmate. I had done that for many years during the time of the moon and send them photos of it. And I meditate on the grid for them. And so then finally I had people saying, hey, how do I get to keep this? I just want to keep this. It's so pretty. So I then created crystal healing art. And it's crystal grids that I set and place in shadow boxes or, you know, on natural forms like wood, like something like that. And they get to keep it. They hang it up. They put it on a table, and it's really fun. So it's really helpful, you know. It's really beautiful, and I love putting them in the shadow boxes too because then people take them out of the shadow boxes, and they can sit with them and meditate with them. So they're interactive artwork. Love it. So if you have any questions and you want to talk to me about creating a piece for you, a customized piece, or commission a piece for you, give me a shout out. Let's talk about it, and that can happen. Again, thank you for watching my YouTube channel. My name is Meg. Come back often, check it out, see what else I've uploaded. Please leave a comment, please leave a question, and please like and share. Enjoy this full moon. Have a great night.